Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Brev. Welcome to another MLB The Show 22 video. The June monthly awards program is out and in full swing, and in this video I'm going to walk you through step by step how to get the Lightning Yordan Alvarez for free without spending a single stub. As with the two previous months, you can grind through this entire program without spending anything, and I'm going to give you the most efficient steps to do so since it can be kind of convoluted at times. First off, taking a look at this Yordan Alvarez, looks like a beast. Obviously crushes righties. I wish he had a bit higher contact versus left, something like what Devers had last month. I also wish he was a little bit faster, but defensively he should be okay. In the outfield, I've been playing a lot of guys with poor defense out there all year and it's been fine, and that bat is just crazy. As for active quirks, he does not have dead red, unfortunately, but he does have breaking ball hitter, which is the same thing but a little bit worse because you see more fastballs in general with sinkers and cutters and such. But yeah, this dude's a beastly bat. Definitely could justify starting in your outfield where we're at right now, so I'll be picking him up for sure. People always ask the question, is it worth it to do this program? For me personally, my end goal with these games every single year is to complete all the big collections. So like what George Brett is right now, there's going to be more coming down the pipeline later in the year as well. So if you want to do that like I do, then these Player of the Month programs are basically required since they knock out both monthly awards and Topps Now vouchers. If you're not terribly interested in the big collections, then I would maybe just do it anyway, just in case one of the big collections down the line is like your favorite player of all time. And in general, I would just say yes, this Yordan Alvarez is worth it. I mean, with parallels, you're looking at almost maxed out versus righties, and it's only July. This card's always plays super well in game too, so I think this card is actually quite a beast. In addition, completing the program, you'll get this Flashback Lightning Chris Sale as well, who I am very excited to use. I think he has the potential to be one of the better starting pitchers available right now. Max break on circle change and slider, and of course he's got that funky 3/4 delivery, so excited to try him out. I'm glad that the Flashback Lightning this month is someone that has the potential to be very good. Alright, so let's walk through the steps on how to complete this without spending a single stub. There are 3 different stages in the program, and for those of you curious, the structure of this month's program is exactly the same as May's last month's program. They made some changes after April and have kept it the same for this one. But starting off at 0 in stage 1, you are going to want to go and do every single one of those Topps Now moments. If you are behind and haven't been keeping up with them every week, then unfortunately you're gonna have to knock out 4 weeks of moments here, but this is basically required. It gets you enough points to get through stage 1 and also gives you the cards that you're required to collect along the way. So first order of business in stage 1 is knocking out every single Topps Now moment through the 4 weeks. After that, you're gonna want to come down to the Topps Now collection, which says required. You're gonna want to click on that, and you are going to have to collect all of the Topps Now players from June. This is not optional either, and when you do this, these become non-sellable, just so you're aware. But again, I've already gone over how I think it's worth it. You also get Eduardo Escobar along the way, who I think is one of the better cards in the game right now, so a big positive for that since you're basically doing this anyway. So you select all these June Topps Now cards, you lock them in, they become non-sellable, and that will get you 65 points, I believe, which will carry you into stage 2. Alright, once you are at 65 points and in stage 2, surprise, you're going to be doing more moments. None of these were particularly bad in my opinion, except maybe Strikeout 12 with Chris Sale just took a while. But you're going to want to do every single one of these moments that are part of stage 2. They're worth 3 points each. And when you complete them all like I have, you will be at 98 points, which is exactly where I'm at in the program and where I stopped to record this video. Now, once you have completed all the moments in stage 2 and have reached 98 points like where I am, you will have 3 separate 93 overall monthly awards choice packs. Who you choose out of these is going to be very important for the missions, because there are points missions for both monthly award hitters and monthly award pitchers. These are required to use someone from the June player program. So unfortunately, you cannot use April or May monthly award players to do these missions. You have to do the ones from June, which is why it's important that you select very carefully who you take out of these choice packs. My personal advice is just to make sure you take at least 1 pitcher and at least 1 hitter out of your 3 packs. That way you can grind the missions at the same time. I know some people like prioritizing like 3 hitters and then taking a pitcher later on, but personally I just like to grind them both at once, so I make sure I have 1 pitcher and 1 hitter at least from my 3 choices. And there is also a parallel XP mission for June Topps Now players. Again, you cannot use Topps Now players from April or May, they must be from this month, but these are all the cards that you got for free and locked in stage 1, so this shouldn't be too bad. Personally, for my first 3 choices, I am going to take Taijuan Walker as a starting starting pitcher, and then I'm going to take 2 hitters because in my experience it takes a bit longer to grind hitter PXP than it does pitcher PXP. I know you need more pitcher PXP, but this is just kind of how I go about it every month. So I'm going to take Taijuan Walker and Teoscar Hernandez, and then also Brandon Drury. So my lineup's going to consist of Brandon Drury and Teoscar Hernandez, and then I'm going to fill the remaining spots with June Tops Now players. You can also get some sneaky XP fast by like using a Tops Now pitcher in relief of Taijuan Walker. I might try that. But in general, where we're at in the program at this point is you're just going to want to put the players you took from the packs in your roster, as well as June Tops Now players, and then go grind, whether it be against the computer and play for CPU or do Conquest. Doing the new Conquest map, or the one that was released with the Sizzling Summer program, if you haven't already, is great because you get XP for the program as well. And each individual player you take out of the 93 overall pack has their own mission as well, so you're going to have 3 of them. So if you do the math all together, if you knock out the Monthly Awards Hitters PXP mission, the Monthly Awards Pitchers PXP mission, the June Tops Now, and then the 3 personal missions for the 3 cards you've taken so far, that is 49 additional points as you're grinding. And along the way, as you start to knock out some of these missions, you will get 2 95 overall packs, so you'll get to choose 2 of the 3 here: Brian Reynolds, John Gray, and Kyle Schwarber. As I mentioned in last month's video, it's actually pretty important who you take out of the 95 overall pack specifically, because you only get 2 out of 3, and the next time you can get the 3rd is all the way at the very end of the program when you've already grinded, gotten all the cards, and then also have the additional missions that are in stage 3. So personally, I don't know if I'm ever using this John Gray online. Pretty predictable delivery and basic pitch mix, who knows, could be wrong, but personally I think Schwarber and Reynolds are good enough to make sure you just get them right away. Specifically not taking Reynolds here I think would be a mistake, since I think he's super good. So just wanted to throw that out there as you're grinding through here. Keep in mind that you won't get the 3rd 95 for a very long time, so make some important choices here. If there's any of these cards that you want to use online, make sure you take them. But yeah, as you start to knock out some of these missions, you'll get 2 95 overall choice packs. This is where I'm going to personally be taking Brian Reynolds and Kyle Schwarber, and once you take them, make sure you throw them in your lineup as well, so you can start working on their personal missions. Their personal missions are worth 4 points instead of 3, so if you combine all of the things we've talked about so far, so the 3 big missions, Monthly Award Hitters, Monthly Award Pitchers, and Tops Now, and then the 3 mini missions with the 93s and the 2 mini missions with the 95s, all of that added up is 57 points on top of the 98 where we're at right now. That will bring you up to 155 points, and of course that means you have unlocked Chris Sale, which is awesome. And from here on out, to finish stage 2 and get Lightning Yordan Alvarez, you only have 2 things to do. One of them is grinding 500 PXP with Chris Sale. This is his individual mission. It's only 500, and it is a starting pitcher this month, and pitchers are much easier to grind PXP fast, so this should take no time at all, especially if you're planning on using Sale online. This is like 1 game online. Anyway, this is worth 6 points, so that'll bring you up to 161 points. And then the very last thing that you have to do is to go down to where it says Monthly Awards Collections in Stage 2 and click on the first one, which says Required to collect 5 June Monthly Awards. Here is where you will lock in your 393 overalls that you took from the packs and your 295 overalls that you took from the packs, and this will complete the Collect 5 here, which will get you 15 points in the program, so that will bump you up from 161 points to 176 points, which is just barely enough to knock out stage 2 and get this Lightning Yordan Alvarez, who is sitting at 175 points. Someone on last month's video commented that what they like to do is sell the 95 overalls because they're generally worth more, and then buy 293 overalls and then lock in the 93s to do the collect 5, and that actually makes them some stubs. While it is true that you do make stubs from this method, I would strongly advise against it, because when you get to the end of the program in stage 3, there's a bunch of non-sellable cards. So the way that this program is structured is it's designed to allow you to get every single monthly awards card as a no-sell. Obviously, when you collect the cards, they become non-sellable. So the 5 you get out of the choice packs are technically no-sell anyway if you complete the whole program. But if you do something like selling the 95s to buy 93s, what ends up happening when you get to the end of stage 3 is you have multiple non-sellable 93 overalls, and you don't have you're only going to have 1 of the 395 overalls, so I would definitely suggest not doing that. My personal method is just lock in the cards that you take from the packs. So once again, that's the 393 overalls and the 295 overalls, and doing it this way will allow you to get every single card that is available in the program, which is obviously good, especially when you're trying to do the big collections and you need as many of these cards as possible. Alright, and then once you have completed Stage 2 and you have Lightning Yordan Alvarez, there are additional missions in Stage 3 which are repeatable and very easy. 500 PXP with Yordan Alvarez and 2000 PXP with monthly awards in general. Doing a repeatable 500 PXP mission with Yordan means you're going to complete all of Stage 3 before you even get Yordan to like Parallel 3. Because it's only 2000 PXP. So this is really just a bonus stage to get you the extra cards that you missed, which is cool. So as long as you're using Yordan relatively frequently, enough to get roughly 2000 Parallel XP, you'll complete Stage 3 no problem. So finally, to close out the video, I'm going to walk through every single step you need to take in a quick summary to do this as efficiently as possible. Starting off in Stage 1, you need to do every single Tops Now moment. This will get you every June Tops Now card that is available in the program. Once you have completed all the moments and have all the cards, you want to go to the June Tops Now collection and lock in all 16. Completing this collection will give you additional points in the program and will bump you into Stage 2. Again, when you do this, these cards become non-sellable, but it is worth it in my opinion. Once you are in Stage 2, you are going to do every single June monthly award moment that is available in Stage 2. Doing all of these will get you up to 98 points. At that point, you will be able to choose 3 93 overall monthly awards players from June. I strongly suggest taking at least one hitter and at least one pitcher, and then you're going to want to put all of these guys in your lineup with June Tops Now cards and just go start grinding against the computer. As you start to knock out some of these missions, you will also get 2 choice packs for 95 overalls. I strongly suggest taking Brian Reynolds and Kyle Schwarber out of these packs since they are the most viable in online play. And once you have these, make sure you are throwing them in your lineup while you're grinding as well so that you can knock out their individual missions. So knocking out the 3 big missions, monthly awards hitters, monthly awards pitchers, and Tops Now players will get you 40 points, and then the 3 individual missions for the 93 overalls is 9 points. The 2 individual missions for the 95 overalls are 8 points, so in total that is 57 points if you knock out every mission you can with the cards that you have earned throughout the program. Doing so will bring you up to 155 points in the program and will unlock Chris Sale. At this point, you will want to put Chris Sale in your lineup and go grind 500 Parallel XP with him to get 6 additional points, and you will also want to go to monthly awards collections and do the one that says required and collect the 393 overalls and the 295 overalls that you've gotten throughout the program. Again, these will become non-sellable, but it is worth it in my opinion. Collecting 5 of these will give you 15 additional points, which will bring you with the Chris Sale mission up to 176 points, and that will then unlock Lightning Yordan Alvarez. And then after that, you're pretty much done just using Yordan Alvarez at all until he gets roughly 2000 Parallel XP is going to knock out all of Stage 3 and get you the rest of the cards that you're missing. And when you take these steps, it's just that easy. I think if you're starting from scratch, you haven't done any of the Tops Now moments, this grind probably takes somewhere around 6 hours. If you've been keeping up with the moments as they come out every week, you can probably knock this out in 3 or 4 hours. And you get a ton of good stuff along the way in the path this time around. There's actually one of each Always Intense pack in here too, which is just bonus stubs for everybody. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions about the process, be sure to drop them in a comment below. I wish you the best of luck grinding on this 3rd monthly awards program of the year. Seems like this year's going by super fast, man. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. Take care, friends, and I'll see you in the next one.